Hi, welcome to I Unlimited, committed to helping you find your best self and inner peace.
Hello, fellow travelers. I have a message to share with you today. So, I was inspired to work with this deck, the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle by Kyle Gray. And this is the first card I saw. Let me see if I can get this. Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom. And then, right in the same vein, ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries. So you couldn't get two things too much more related than this. And the message I was given, why do things persist in our life? All right, why does a situation, a sense of self, a frustration, why is it still there? It doesn't go away. Well, and there are, there isn't just one reason, I guess, is what I'm being told. But a lot of it, believe it or not, we hang on to it. We aren't willing to let it go, either at a conscious or a non-conscious level. A lot of it is, not conscious to us. Obviously, if you can catch yourself when you've got a complaint, something you don't like, you want changed, and you're talking it over with someone and they make a suggestion to you that is very reasonable, very doable, and you hear yourself saying, yeah, well, or but, that is coming up toward the conscious of, I really don't want to let this go. I don't want to step out of this circle here. But doing the energy healing work I do, I always ask a client, once they're in that deep meditative state, are you willing to let this go? And more often than not, I am met with resistance at a deep level, not a conscious level. I mean, these people really, really want this issue gone. But there's something in us, some belief deep in there. And so I have to clear that first. And these speak exactly to that. If this is an old story, like a storybook, you notice how this is circular? We just keep going around and around. Okay, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get rid of that. Whoop, I'm right back in it. Releasing past lives. We'll have freedom. Past lives isn't something you're necessarily going to be conscious about either. But you notice inside of here is the light, right? And if we grab that path, notice how then it just takes us up and right past that circle. Right? And in this one, the same thing. You see that there's light going upward. If we stay just in here, part of it is it's familiar. Even though we don't like it, it's familiar. And we are kind of wired as human beings to resist the unknown. We are wired we're risk averse. So we are going to take the safest route. And even though something you're dealing with may not be desirable to you, it's known, it's familiar. It could even be, that's what keeps us from having to risk taking action and failing. Oh, right. Oh, I would do it, but, so it's nice to have that excuse. Sometimes it gets us attention and praise. Oh, you're a saint. Oh, you poor thing. So there's all kinds of reasons. The good news is, as they're telling me, because a lot of it is not conscious, we don't have to sit and figure it out. We don't have to just muse over it, which of course is a huge temptation, because again, we don't have to be in action as long as but I'm busy figuring this out. Trust me, I've been there, done it, tried it. But what we can do working in the non-conscious is start telling ourselves, I'm willing to let this go. I'm willing to let this go. And if you say it to yourself as many times as you think of it during a day, that message does get through. Even if it's like, I am letting this go. I'm letting this go. If you're speaking maybe the positive, trying to think of something that, if it's like, I don't know how, I don't move forward because I don't know how, then you can be saying to yourself, I don't need to know everything. The answers will come as I move forward. I'm taking each step. So if we just start, rather than telling ourselves the old story, start telling ourselves something enlightening, uplifting, right? And that's going to take us on a different path. It's going to circumvent this circle and take us out. Think of it this way. You see this kind of circle in the ground that's around these stones, right? If that was your boundary and you never went outside that, this even could almost be like a cave, even though it's a very fancy cave. If we never ventured out because we don't know what's out here and it could be risky and we could get hurt, we stay right here. And that's our comfort zone. I'm not saying, go way over here. Jump all, just start running and get all the way out there. You don't have to. But what if you start dancing right here and then take one step more, just one more step outside that boundary that you've stayed inside. And before you know it, that becomes comfortable. And now that boundary has moved out a bit, right? You don't have to jump from the story all the way up, but just start stepping out. Get off of this hamster wheel we get on in life and be willing to let it go. Be willing to say to ourselves, rather than, I can't. Like, I can take one step. I can do that. You don't have to know what's out there. You only have to know what's right here. And you can take that step, right? And as we do, notice what it's saying. We're clearing old stories. We're releasing. We're gaining freedom. Again, we have release here and release here. We are healing. We're expanding our world, our realm, our boundaries. Okay? And a quote that I read, I'm going to have to see who it was. I'll have to put it in the comments. That boundaries don't need to be like a harsh electric fence, to vanquish everyone that dares to try to cross. But it could be a circle of light around us that says to us, to the universe, to anyone else, I will be treated sacredly. And if we just maintain that light, guess what? It's not a hard, fast boundary here in the world. It goes with us. Everywhere we go, that light will go with us. So I hope this opened something up for you, inspired you, hopefully helped you start releasing something and stepping into a new territory, a new light, a new you. As always, trying to find how it applies to your life. The quickest way is through breath work. So breathe in deep. As you're breathing in, feel like you're trying to push all the boundaries, the limits of your human body out. Everywhere. Your arms, your legs, your head, your torso, your back, everything. And breathe in just gently but fully, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. However high you get, hold it for 1 or 2 and release it to that same count gently. Feel as you inhale and stretch yourself, counting again. Feel yourself cracking that shell of human boundary and limitation that has built up around you. And as you exhale, relax your muscles consciously and allow that shell to fall away. As you keep breathing in like that, now see every cell of your body expanding out, moving outward, giving every cell room now to move freely. And as you exhale, relax your muscles. Feel the cells more relaxed, not tensed and crammed together. As you inhale again, and now exhaling, blow out all that had been stuck when all the cells were crammed together. And now, as you're breathing in mindfully, gently but fully, see yourself pulling divine light, divine energy in through all those spaces now among all the cells. And exhale out that which does not belong to you, that which was heavy, burdensome, dark, anything that was stuck, thoughts, beliefs, memories, fears. And then as you do that, you're more relaxed, you're more at peace, you're more open, and see what direction, what insights and guidance are in your heart, not your head, in your heart. And I hope you see divine inspiration. And until next time, keep finding your best self and shining your light.
I hope this video helped you rise higher and shine brighter. Keep going. Invest just a few minutes here with me each day, and you'll see your happiness, fulfillment, and inner peace grow. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to this channel so others can find their best selves and inner peace too.